John Riggs here. How you feeling? I got a whole box full of stuff. Oh my goodness. Good Lord, this thing's heavy. This is from my buddy Daniel Thompson. Known him in town ever since I moved to town, actually. Ever since I moved back to Yakima several years ago. He's a local gamer too, and you kind of know who the local gamers are for the most part. But he's the one who has been very charitable. Extra Life is a huge deal in his book. In fact, he was the first one I heard about Extra Life from, when he was like, hey, you want to be a part of Extra Life with me? I was like, what is it? 24-hour video game marathon. Man, I'm cool with that. And it all goes to charity. It all goes, the money raised stays locally to Children's Village and other, like the local autism stuff that's a part of my life. Man, I'm all about it. So, love Extra Life. Love Daniel Thompson. In fact, he's a graphic designer by day. And has been so involved with Extra Life since it started that the Extra Life logo, with like the controller with the wings on it, that's from him. He designed that. And that's, he won a contest or something like that. You know, there's like, submit your best design and comes a t-shirt and all that. So, super awesome. And just a really, really nice guy and a dad. He's like a dad of like 5. So, but he was cleaning out the garage and he's like, dude, I found a whole box full of gaming stuff. It's all you, man. So thank you. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. I'll make sure put it to good use here. I could see what's kind of on top, but I didn't see what's down below. So we're just going to go through it and see what we got. First of all, got the old PlayStation controller here. Uses the Move, the play controller. Gun. Of course it's a gun. I don't have a PSVR yet. I'm so looking forward to getting a PSVR. I have to wait till they drop down in price so I can afford it. I'm hoping... I'm one of those guys... I hope the PlayStation VR fails, so they'll liquidate them and sell them for like $200 each or something like that. Then I'll go out and buy one. And when it does, then I'll have a gun to go with the awesome games that it comes with. So, alright. So thank you for this. I didn't have one of those. Always cool to have an extra 360 Connect. Always cool to have an extra one, just in case. You never know. We have a Wii U game. It's Zombie U. You know what's funny? I don't have this one. I know it was a launch title and all that, but I never picked it up. Looks pretty cool, though. So I'll check it out. I've heard good things about it. We have... Oh, dude, alright. Got Last of Us in a rental case? Yeah, it's The Last of Us for PlayStation 3. Awesome, thank you. Alright, well, I'll take it. I gotta turn that down. We have the Half-Life 2 Game of the Year edition. This is one that has, like, Counter-Strike and all that. Package also includes Counter-Strike Source, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, Half-Life Source. This is the PC version, I'm sure, yeah. Cool. So got it, Half-Life 2. Thank you. A couple of Super Nintendo games in here. We have Star Wars. Oh, and we have Return of the Jedi. Ta-da! I had one or the other. I'm pretty sure I have this one. I don't think I have this one anymore. So I do now. Awesome. So thank you, Daniel. Well, don't drop it on the ground. I just dropped it on the ground. We have a bag full of Genesis stuff. Controller. 2 controllers, and this is the OG. No, this is a Model 2. A Model 2 power cord. Model 2 power cord's also good for the CDX. Also works with the Sega Pico. So cool to have that too. And I like Genesis 3-button controllers. I don't know what it is I like about them, but I just like them. We have an RF. You know what's funny? I still play. I know they make Nintendos that are like, you know, they have Nintendo systems that are like HD compatible, HDMI mod. I still play my NES through an RF. I want that. That's the feel. That's what I grew up with. That's good enough for me, man. This is cool, and this is why this box is so heavy. Let me show you just a couple things here. We have some PlayStation, looks like 3 controllers. 1, 2, 3. Good lord. Okay, so 4 PlayStation 3 controllers. I'll place them right here. We have 4 PlayStation 3 controllers. We have the, you know, it's funny, I did not have one of these. This is the PlayStation Eye. This is the for the PlayStation 3. It's like the little camera type device. And to go along with that, have you figured it out yet? Oh, God. We have, Lord, the big boy, the fat PS3. I had one of these. Mine broke. My laser broke when I was playing Fallout 3. Started to load, and then the laser just stopped working. So I could still play it, and then I could still play like downloaded games, but the disk drive didn't work anymore. Sony has a great return policy where it's like, hey, my system broke. I need you to send me a box. They send you a box that fits all the stuff perfectly. You send it back plus $50 or whatever it is, and they'll either fix it or they can send you a refurbished one. Well, when my one of these broke, I sent it off. They're like, well, we can either fix this one, or for less money, we'll just send you a refurbished, newer model with more memory and all that. and I can go back in with my PlayStation account and re-download all my games. So I opted for that. I lost the PlayStation 2 backwards compatibility. However, I do have a PlayStation 2, so it wasn't a big ordeal for me. But I was like, man, I kind of miss having a PlayStation 2 with the HDMI, especially nowadays that I can actually, capture footage and all that. So thank you for the PlayStation 3. I got a fat boy again. Is there a disc inside? Should we find out? There's a power cord right here. Let's plug it in and find out, huh? And then we'll call this video good. So I thank you for watching all the same. Subscribe if you'd like. We got more videos coming up, more tutorials and stuff. And plug that in right here. Oh, gotta turn it on in the back too, right? There we go. Right? Nah. Nothing. Turns on. But yeah, nothing inside. Alright, I'll turn it back off again. Alright. Sounds good. Well, either way, thanks for watching. And I hope to see you sometime in the near future. Thanks. And thank you, Daniel, again. Thanks.